What's up, you guys? It's Pierre. Today I have a review of a new shoe from Asics called the Asics Gel Renma, R-E-N-M-A. This is new in 2022, I think, or maybe it came out at the end of last year. This is a court shoe from Asics. It is specifically pitched to pickleball players, but I bought it to try for squash because I could see that it was pretty similar to a lot of Asics' squash shoes, and I figured it would translate well. I've got some feedback for you on this shoe in this video. I paid $80 for this. I think I bought it from asics.com. I've noticed that it's not just a US shoe. I saw it on the UK Asics website, even though pickleball is mainly thought of as a US sport. It's going global, and so are the shoes. This is a what is it, on my scale, 370 grams, so kind of like not the lightest shoe around, but not the heaviest. I'm gonna do a video right after this comparing this with the Asics Gel Fastball 3, the Asics Gel Rocket 10, and the Asics Gel Tactic, the newest model. So if you want to hear more about how this compares to other shoes in the Asics range, subscribe and you will get that video next. I'm going to record it right after this. But back to the Renma. I tried this out on the squash court, and the first day that I used it, I played in a very high level training match, and it was great. The first thing I always look for is the grip on the court. This is the most important thing. You know, if there's any sliding or whatever, to me that's just dangerous for my body. I can't handle, or I don't want, and I can't risk any injuries for that kind of thing. This shoe's grip was excellent right out of the box. I never once slipped. I've used it 3 or 4 times now, so this review is happening pretty soon after starting to try these because I really like these. These are gonna go on my list of best squash shoes, which I'll link below this video. They will hopefully be available worldwide. Like I said, I saw them in the UK. A couple of things. The height off of the ground is it feels kind of a little higher off. They're not very low to the ground, let's just say it that way. They're kind of medium height, I guess I would say. And so as a minor criticism, I maybe didn't feel as close to the ground as the Fastball, which is a much more expensive shoe, but these felt totally adequate. I felt comfortable with my stability in addition to the grip, and they provided good padding for my knees. I didn't have any issues there. They come in a few different styles. I've got the black one here. It's kind of your basic Asics look, this black and white. The materials feel pretty nice all around. I will say that the let's see, the insole is quite nice. It's removable and of a good quality, so if you need to take these out for your orthotics or you just want to air them out, it's quite easy. One thing that I am a little concerned about is the top of the upper here by the toe, which is just, there's not a whole lot of breathability in this. It's a fairly closed toe with only a few sort of little air holes here to let your feet air out. I didn't have any problems with the breathability of the shoes when I was playing with them for the several times that I have, but that's something that that's something to keep an eye out for. I found so far that the toe drag, you know, is quite good. This goes up pretty high for even for Asics' court shoes, so I feel comfortable that these are going to provide some protection. We'll see over time. You know, I'm already dragging a little bit there on my right toe as normal. The lace up on these is nice. The laces are pretty thick. It's more of a cosmetic thing, but for some reason the way they've designed this, there's this like fold in the front here, at least for my feet, but that's really just cosmetic. The width on these, you know, when I was trying them on, I thought they were maybe a little narrow, which is kind of the case for Asics. as I'm gonna go through it in the video after this, but compared to the other Asics shoes, actually once I really put them all on, I found that this was, you know, pretty standard compared to a lot of the other Asics models. So on the whole, a big fan of these already and looking forward to continuing to put them through the paces. These are called the Asics Gel Renma. All right, I will see you in the next video. See you later, bye.